are a local power couple from one of Dubai's most popular reality shows, Dubai Bling. Welcome to the show, DJ Bliss and Danya Mohammed, aka Diva D. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Not at all. So you're here on the Lovin Dubai show, but obviously Dubai Bling, massive success. And you went on it as a couple. Tell us about that decision.
So they approached me initially, and I always tell a story about how I thought it was a prank at first, or like it was spam. So I didn't really give the email much attention. They went through a series of interviews, and they're like, "We need to talk to your wife, and we need to talk to, like, if you have any friends or anything like that." And then she did an interview as well, and I didn't believe it literally till the end. Till I saw I'm like, I need to see a Netflix logo on a contract before I believe it's a Netflix show. And then when we got to literally, I think a couple of weeks before the show started, is when they gave us the contracts and we signed, and then we started. And we did the show together.
And what was like the conversation behind the scenes with you guys? Because reality show couples, like sometimes it puts stress on your relationship. So what was behind the scene conversation?
Well, the thing is, like, we watch a lot of reality TV. So
Wait, hold on. We
do.
We watch a lot of reality together, but she watches like way more other stuff.
Yeah, that's true. So we watch a lot of I watch all of reality TV, honestly. Like huge fan. So we know that like in reality TV, when there are couples, there's always that drama. There has to be drama. So one thing that we said before going on to the show, we're like, nothing is gonna get in the way of our relationship. Like at the end of the day, this is a show, and our relationship is like completely separate. So we're not gonna like let that affect us and let it get to us and like all the drama. So that was something we discussed before even starting the show. So we knew, and I think a lot of people thought that maybe this show would like we would have like, I don't know what the word is, but we might not get along, we might have a lot of drama, but actually the show brought us closer together because we work together, and like we have this, like he always respected me, but we never worked together. So he's seen like how serious I take this job, and I feel like, is that true? Like we have a mutual respect in relation to how we work together, and yeah. I think it actually brought us closer together doing the show together.
Yeah, definitely did. Doing different things all the time, and now having to do this together. I think just like kind of like understand. I always say it's a terrible idea for people to work together in terms of like families or friends in a business, because there's a very high percentage of failure. But I think if there was an opportunity to work together, and this was it was perfect.
Yeah.
How do you guys decide what your relationship storyline will be? How does that play out?
I think we just really ourselves. We don't try and do anything that's not us. We don't try and like plan it. We don't try and, it really just, be yourself is really the most important thing, I think. If you try and like underdo it or overdo it, I think that's where the problem really comes in.
And had you any idea that it would be this successful?
No.
No, definitely not. I mean, I knew it was going to be successful. Everybody watches Netflix, and we've watched similar shows on Netflix as well. But I was in New York running a marathon, and then we went to LA, and there's people stopping us in the street. It was actually when we were in New York and LA, and people stopped us. I was running the marathon. Someone was like, "DJ Bliss."
No way.
That's when I realized. I said, "This is bigger than I actually thought."
Yeah. Because in New York, people don't care if you're famous. Like they have, I don't know the guy's name, Keanu Reeves, like the guy from The Matrix. Like there was a video of him on the subway, and no one cared that he was on the subway. But like we were walking on the streets in New York, and people knew us by name. Like they're like, Danya, Marwan, and Ibrahim was with us as well. And they're like, Ibrahim. I'm like, wait, is that our friend? Like, how did they know us? And like they knew about us. They knew our stories. It was so beautiful to actually see people on the other side of the world. And they said they related to us. And we're like, what? Like that's crazy. It was beautiful. Like just being in New York and LA, we loved it.
And I think that's I think a huge part of the success of the show is people who relate, right? People, especially Arabs or Middle Easterners who live abroad, who always wonder what life is like over here, right? Because everyone thinks it's just that. That's all they see. But when you see people talking, having a conversation, living day-to-day life, speaking English and Arabic, like how they speak, I think that's really where the connection came in.
Yeah.
It seems, from an outside perspective, it seems like the international response has been hugely positive. It's getting a lot of attention, but there's a small pocket in Dubai sometimes that gives a little bit of a negative response. Do you guys see that? And if so, how do you respond to it?
I mean, it's like anything, right? You cannot please everyone. It's not like everyone loves Italian food, not everyone loves Chinese food, not everyone loves Arabic food. This is part of life. However, we live in an era of social media. And people usually like to speak up when they don't like something more than when they do like something. I mean, it's human nature for us as well, right? If you ever went to a place and you liked it, you don't write a Google review. You write a Google review if you didn't like it. So naturally, there's people who are not going to like it, not going to relate, not going to connect, and that's totally fine. And I think it's everyone's opinion put together into a bowl is what creates the identity of the show. And that's how I see it. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah, I mean, I love the hate. I really, like, you should check out my Instagram because I was posting like just a few of the DMs that I get on a daily basis about like all the hate. Like someone told me to go like kill myself yesterday and I'm like, thanks, like good morning to everyone except to this person, you know? So like, and I think with the hate, the reason why we get hate is because of the success. I think if it wasn't successful, we wouldn't get hate. So the hate is actually like a good thing. Like you have to look at the cup half full, right? Half full? Yeah. So it doesn't bother me. It just depends. Some people, it might bother them more. Me, I'm fine with it.
So you walked into the show, and I have to say the response has been you gave main character energy the whole way through, like your fashion, how you just spoke so much sense on the show. Did you know going in that you were going to have such a big role?
So this is actually maybe exclusive because no one actually knows this, but actually when I got onto the show, I got on the show as his wife, like his +1, right? So then when I went on the show, they're like, damn, Danya has like amazing style, she has a personality, like then they're like, wait, how are we gonna like move this around? So I think even the directors and the producers and everyone on the show were like, wait, like maybe there was a mistake in the casting and Danya should have been like not a +1 but a main, and I think they eventually realized that towards the end. But if there is a season 2, is there a season 2? I don't
Hold
know.
on.
Is there a season 2?
Open the email.
It says that is a question for Netflix.
Yeah. So
that was going to be my next question.
That is my official answer.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope there is. I think with the success of the show, I hope there is a chance for people to watch us again. And it's done so well. I don't see why not, but it really is a decision for them, not us.
Yeah.
And when that happens, you'll be both main character vibes.
I assume, right?
Yeah.
Because they really didn't tell my story in season 1. You just get a glimpse of who I am, but not who I really am. So I think maybe if there is a season 2, maybe you'll see a different side of me.
And you walked in like a queen, in those outros, those moments where you have those conversations, like, tell us about the fashion, like, where does that come from? Is that in your wardrobe at home?
Yeah, so that's who I am as a person. Like, I love standing out. Like, I don't like to dress like the crowd. I don't like if there's something that's in trend, I'll go the opposite direction. I just want to I stay true to what I believe, like in regards to fashion. And like that's who I am as a person. I always since I was a kid, I used to dress very differently from all the other kids. And I think it's because of my mom. She used to put weird stuff on me, and I think that's what it came from. And that's basically it.
Very finally, so we're going to play a quick game, but just to you, Bliss, you were very much a mediator the whole way through the show. Was that planned to kind of mediate between the drama of the guys and the girls, or that's just your personality that you tend to just kind of take a practical view on things?
I mean, I don't want to say that's what that was planned. It wasn't planned for sure. The situation arose like that, and I happened to be in a position where I was in between my wife and a friend and acquaintances, so I was literally the sort of the connect between everyone. So I was trying my best to keep the peace as much as possible, and I was trying to kind of get everyone back together if I could, but I was also really busy with my music video, trying to release music, so I didn't want to also get involved, and I was trying not to have any bad energy going on with everything else that was going on for myself. So I think putting all that together in the pot, I think that's what, came out. So, that's what everyone said. When everyone sees me, they're like, you're the peacemaker. So, I'll take it. I don't mind.
Okay, so we're looking into season 2. We have our fingers crossed. We're waiting for Netflix to give the okay, but it's what we want. It's what the world wants. Before we get there, let's hope we get there. Can we still keep the peace with this game?
Okay.
We're going to play Who's Most Likely To with Dubai Bling Stars.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you a question and you have to, let's basically call out other members of the show or each other.
Okay.
So you just have to write one answer of a name on the back of these cards. So, who's most likely to throw the most elaborate birthday party?
Oh, I think it's obvious.
So do I.
Okay.
Let's see if you guys are matched.
Who did you write?
Brahim.
Farhana. On the show, you see, she has a whole 1 month festivities of her birthday.
Yeah, but I feel like Ibrahim, he's competitive. Like if he was to come through, and he would.
Yeah.
To put a stamp on. Interesting. Okay. Who's most likely to be the one to apologize first?
Like everyone on the cast? Wow.
I can tell you who's definitely not.
I can tell you who's definitely not.
Tell us.
Myself.
Who would apologize first? Okay.
Who would apologize first? Do I need to answer? I don't know.
It's a good one. I got a good one.
That's like saying who's super nice and they want to. I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you the diplomatic
nice
answer and based on the show. Okay, ready?
It's a good one.
Who did you say? I should have said that. You would never apologize, Marwan.
Of course I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm the peacemaker.
No, he would never apologize. That's not true. Ibrahim, because on the show you see that because he loves his mom so much, and his mom is honestly the peacemaker, and she doesn't want any drama, and she asked him to go apologize for the whole situation. So he did it for his mom, and I think he would be the first one to apologize based on what his mom asks him to do. So I would say Ibrahim.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't this
May not be genuine, but he'll do it.
I didn't say that. I just said he would be the.
It actually was genuine.
Ibrahim is a baby. I think a lot of people don't know that. We are very close to him, and he's a baby, and he just wants peace and love and happiness, and sometimes he's misunderstood. I think.
And I think his apology was genuine, by the way. I don't know how it came across, but I feel like he was expecting. He took the step forward. He was expecting one step back, and he didn't see it, and that's where. They called him out on it. But
it's crazy how sour it turned so quickly.
I mean, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen, and I didn't think it was a good idea, but he did it anyway. So
So it was pre-planned. Okay, 2 more. Who is most likely to not respond to your texts?
No, everyone responds to my text.
Yeah, who does not respond to a text?
Oh, I know. Ugh, I don't want to write it. I know. No.
This is the hardest one.
This is a real shady one. It's the first shady one.
But everyone responds to my texts. From the people on the show that I talk to, everyone responds to me.
Who don't you talk to?
Well, I mean...
What are we going to...
That's...
Yes, same answer. Yes, okay.
That shows how sweet the show
We just
is.
saved the planet a little bit by not wasting one of the...
Yes.
Okay, and then the final one. Who is most likely to show up late for the party that they've planned?
Can I see?
Yes. Match. Love it, guys. Thank you so much. We're big fans of the show, and we really appreciate your time today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Guys, that was the stars of Dubai Bling, and we're back with you every single weekday morning, same time, same place. Goodbye from me.
See you later. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, guys.
I'm just going to turn off.